Welcome everyone to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is April the 15th, 2019, and I'm going to be conducting a general daily messages reading for the collective. Okay, you guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you very, very much for all your love and support, you guys. I absolutely could not do this without you. Now, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. So I do daily readings Monday through Friday, okay? And I release a bi-weekly astrological reading for you guys. So this Friday, keep your eyes peeled. Last Friday, I did my first ever 3 wishes tarot, okay, reading. So now, you guys, the purpose of that reading is I want you guys to send me in your wishes, your questions, okay? And then on Friday when I release the video, I'm going to pull from a mug. So again, you guys, my contact info is down below. So if you guys have some questions that you're hoping that is one of my 3 wishes, go ahead, write it in. And you guys, I will definitely put it into the jar for selection. Okay. 3 tarot cards right here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, you guys, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I have protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. Oneness is my true nature. In any moment, I can surrender to the power of the presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Okay. The ever-unfolding rose cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Interesting, you guys. Very, very interesting here. Okay, what I'm kind of picking up on here is that you're not doing something that you should be doing, okay? To make the effort here is like, you're not doing this, right? This is what this protection, like call back your power is all about, okay? Oneness is my true nature. You're being true, to yourself here. We'll get some more cards to clarify. And this ever unfolding rose cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you, okay? It kind of feels like it's falling apart is what I'm picking up on here with this. Now, playfulness and make the effort is here kind of indicating to me that, you guys, this is going to change. This is going to change, whatever this is. Now I have the King of Wands and I have the King and Queen of Swords. Right, so instantly off that, you guys, that could be indicating a third party. Now, there could be cutting off of a third party, okay? And this playfulness could also indicate playing around here, right? Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you, right? Because this couple, as well matched as they are, there's a strain in this relationship here. There's a strain in this relationship. Okay, let's get some more tarot cards out here. Okay, you guys. All right, there's 8 down here. Okay, excuse me. You're waiting on a resolution here, okay? And the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. The Queen of Cups, you're feeling some sort of way about it. Okay, the 9 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles. The Sun. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Tower. And then we have the World. Okay. You guys, this is good. This is good. Like whatever this is, there's a resolution coming. Okay, the world, like this is ending of the cycle, whatever the cycle is. Okay, for now to have this up here, I have the lovers, the seven of wands, and the five of swords up here as well. Okay, you guys, this is possibly blocking of a loved one, blocking of a loved one. Now, this could be romantic. This could be familial. This could be a coworker. Like this is any sort of relationship here. It's not just limited to love. Okay, but there is some sort of blocking happening with this, right? And it's like I get the sensation of the guards coming down. Yeah, the guards are coming down. Okay. Um, yeah. See the Nine of Wands. I always see that as building walls here. The walls coming down. The walls coming down. Okay. The sun is cracking it open, right? Because cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Okay. Yeah, there's a really good resolution coming here again with the world. The world. Okay. Um, but it's like these words need to be exchanged. These words need to be exchanged. Okay. Now, um, not always in a harsh way. Okay. Like some of it might come across as harsh because it's been disconnected for so long. Okay. Um, but somebody wants to really reconnect with it. Somebody is thinking that you're with somebody else as well. You guys here, the King of Wands. The King of Wands believes that you are with somebody else, right? Because it's like, look, I have one queen, or no, sorry, two queens and three kings in this reading here. Okay, um, yeah, this person's going in their head. They're in their head quite a bit actually about it, thinking about, are you with this person? Are you with that person? And like you see how um, his fist is clenched, like here and here. Yeah, his fist is clenched. I mean, on his wand and his like bouquet, but his fist is clenched here as well. Um, the King of Swords, the fist is clenched also, right? Like he's really, really intense about it. Like, and it's the Seven of Wands as well too. He's gripping that really, really tightly. And again, Two of Wands, the fist is gripped, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, now, interestingly enough, the Queen of Swords also is as well. Oh, the Five of Swords, the fist is clenched. Um, yeah, interesting. Okay. The Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles, though, their fists aren't clenched. They're a little bit more open to this. A little bit more open to this. Whoever it is that's thinking about you doesn't necessarily have a clear picture of who you are. Of who you are. They're trying to figure it out through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. They're trying to figure it out, but they just don't know. And because of that, okay, they're left to sort of fill in the blanks in their own vices. And like because they're so up in their head right now about everything, it's really going to like a negative. It's negative. It's negative. Okay. Two of Wands, but they're negative thoughts. It's not a negative reality. It's just a negative thought. Want to clarify, please, the Two of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. So, okay, you guys, the Two of Wands is a waiting card. It's a cross-watching card as well, you guys. With the Queen of Pentacles is independent. So I don't know if this is somebody outside of the relationship, outside of the scenario who's looking in on this. Um, but there is a waiting aspect to this. One more clarify, please. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Two Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The resolution to this is coming really slow, isn't it? Is what I'm kind of picking up on here. Now, okay. Want to clarify please, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups to clarify the Queen of Cups. Okay, so what I'm picking up on here, you guys, there's somebody who wants you to come around, okay, who's waiting for you to come back around to them, okay. They're not taking action. They're not taking outward action, okay. Other than other than for them, like they are doing something, okay, like it's like a ritual. Excuse me, you guys. They're doing something to try to get your attention and try to win you back. Except for actually coming to you, right? Like, instead of actually bringing you a rose, they're thinking that they're bringing you a rose, hoping that you get that message so that you'll come to them wanting the rose. It's this sort of thing, okay? And they really, really, They really, really want to reunite with you. Really want to reunite with you. Okay. And like I said, right now, because all they can do is cross watch, right? And they're in their own head about it. And they're really trying to figure you out, what you're all about, what type of person you are, this sort of thing, that other thing, okay? They're used to dealing with the Queen of Swords character, right? Who would go with another person just to get back at them. And that's not the case. Like, this is all up in their head, okay? Like, they have a real fantasy delusion world inside their head right now, okay? And it's mostly because of you. I hate to say it, um, but it's because you like called back your power and blocked this, right? Like the Seven of Wands protection, there's a blocking, right? So this person has absolutely no way of knowing what it is that you're up to. No way at all, right? Um, and they don't like it. They don't like it. They really enjoy um, when they wake up, they'd be looking at your see the Four of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, but when they'd wake up, they'd be looking at your social media page, and now you've made it like impossible for them to do that, right? Um, yeah, impossible for them to do that because he could look at you all day, right? Um, and he really wants to make a move. He really wants to make a move. He has a really bruised ego right now. Okay, want to clarify, please, the Nine of Wands. Want to clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Because the Sun card is here, you guys, too, indicating to me this is a really beautiful relationship, beautiful, harmonious relationship, blessed marriage, right? It's just if it can come together, if it can come together. Okay, so to clarify the Nine of Wands, you guys, we have the Justice card in reverse. He wants to make things right. You see, like he wants to break down the walls and he wants to make things right. Because yeah, like he's really sorry. Okay, want to clarify, please, the Four of Pentacles, but he like this fist clench, okay? Like he's so adamant. He's also like clenching onto you, like he's possessive of you. Want to clarify, please, the Four of Pentacles. Would you clarify the Four of Pentacles, please? Okay, we have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, yeah. He thinks he thinks you're out there exploring options, and it's stirring him up. Yeah, he's totally stirred up. Um, because again, like, and to him, because he stirred up, okay, it's probably a knee-jerk reaction for him to go with some sort of option, right? Which is where he's probably meeting this Queen of Swords character, okay, who is um more what he's used to, more what he's used to. But like the King of Swords is here, she's with someone else, right? Like he to me, he's running the risk of like getting himself involved in like another karmic uh type situation, right? Just because again, it's he's acting from a bruised ego standpoint, right? This person is somebody I think who always got what they wanted, right? Um, and right now they want you. They want you, right? You're the Queen of Cups down here. You're the Holy Grail of woman, right? He wants you. He wants no one else but you. Okay. Um, he'll go with someone else, but like he won't be there long because it's not you, right? Like he would be like with somebody else. He'd be thinking about you the whole time. Is what I'm kind of like picking up on here, right? Because it's like he he knew you were the right person for him. He knew, right? It's just he fucked that up. He fucked that up here in the Eight of Swords. One more time, please, to clarify the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Sun, please. Yeah, and it's like the Eight of Swords here. Like he's also he's consciously making a decision to stay stuck. Okay. Um, and he wants to be unstuck. He wants to absolutely be unstuck. He wants to be that person for you. He wants to take action. Okay. Um, he's just he's kind of a wallflower type personality. Okay. Where he he doesn't make a move he prefers people to come to him, okay? Just because again, like to put himself out there, he feels too vulnerable, right? And because, like I said, his ego is very vulnerable. Um, he doesn't like to put himself out there, so he prefers that people come to him, right? And like I said, this person is somebody who's always got what they wanted in life. Like his parents probably spoiled him, right? Um, and I shouldn't blame parents, you guys, because like nobody's perfect, right? But I feel like this person was a difficult person to deal with as a child, right? So their only real way to deal with this person was just to give them what he wanted. Like he was crying, so they'd pick him up, right? It's like it's this sort of thing, right? So he's used to having his way. Now, when he doesn't get his way, okay, he's a bit of a spoiled little brat, right? And he's trying to like he actually recognizes that right now. He recognizes his behavior as being just a little bit um, obsessive, obsessive, um, and he's trying to get a grip on that. He's trying to get a grip on all of this, right? Like, um, and like I said, he wants to come in and he wants to take some sort of action, and I think he will, but. Because look, I have the Nine of Cups and I have the Empress to fully clarify the sun here, to clarify the sun right now. It came out, this all together is absolutely a beautiful, happy, harmonious relationship, right? Um, the Empress, he knows you're his person. He knows you're his person, okay? Um, but the Eight of Swords is here with it, okay? Which is just kind of there's struggles here. There's a struggle here to like perhaps he's in a karmic situation that he's having a hard time getting out of, right? But the Nine of Cups is here with the Empress. He's going to overcome this, right? And he's going to head out towards you, okay? Because like the stability as well, you guys, like he really wants a life with you. The Four of Pentacles. Want to clarify, please, the King of Pentacles. Want to clarify the King of Pentacles, please? The Knight of Swords. See, he wants to come at you really, really quickly, right? Like he probably has come very, very close to doing this, right? Um, but it's not put together. It's not put together, right? That's part of the problem. Like it's all over the place. It's a bit wishy-washy. Um, yeah, one more to clarify, please. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, we got the Hierophant in the reverse. He doesn't know what to say and how to say it, right? Like he's trying to open up himself to this, okay? Um, yeah, and the walls are coming down. I want to clarify the tower, please. I want to clarify the tower. Okay, we have the moon, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the King of Cups. Interesting. You guys, one thing this reading has today is a lot of people. A lot of people. King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, so there's a revelation happening regarding this. Okay, you guys, so listen, I have all four kings on the table. King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. So you guys could be dealing with a fire, earth, air, or water sign. All the signs are on the table. All the signs on the table. I have all four queens. I have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Okay. I have one knight, two knights. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, right? So whatever this is, there's a lot of people involved, okay? I also feel like this is kind of resonating differently for different people as well, you guys. But essentially, there's some match pairs throughout all of this mix. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. But I feel like people are with the wrong people. It's almost like we just need to play a game of musical chairs, and everybody sits beside their perfect match, right? Right, because we have the King and Queen of Wands, right? We have the King and Queen of Swords. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. And then lastly, we have the King and Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay. So coming back to the Seven of Cups here, you guys, this option card here, this option card. Somebody's like, maybe both sides here are exploring options. But like I said, this person, there's a mental entrapment here in this Eight of Swords, okay? And I really do believe it's because this person, for some reason, is really believing that you're going with other people. Some of you may be, and he doesn't like it because you're not with him. You're not with him, right? Like I said, he's using all his power of magnetism to attract you in. Just not. I don't know how he thinks that's gonna work. Is what I'm like. Because it's like really you were just like pick up the phone. I'm right around the corner. Um, it'll work. It'll work. Just like what you're doing right now isn't working, right? Um, yeah, yeah. So the tower is coming down with this moon. So there's about to be a big revelation about things. A big revelation. Okay. I do have the sun and the moon as well, you guys. So this could go either way. But this is really talking about like whatever this is happening with all of these people, right? Because it was like more people came out to clarify this. Um, there's a lot of people involved, a lot of people. There like everyone has stakes in this is what I'm kind of like picking up on this, right? And like everybody wants to see this situation come to a resolution, right? Okay. Want to clarify the world, please. Want to clarify the world. Okay, we got the Four of Cups and the Star. See, unexpectedly, this person's going to be making you an offer. Your person is going to be making you an offer, okay? It's going to come up when you don't expect it, right? Like you're expecting this Three of Cups, this reunion type thing, and then here comes the Ace of Cups, right? Like, so there could be a new love coming in here as well for you guys, like, because like, you don't have to go back with anybody. You don't have to go with anybody. Like, you have options. Seven of Wands, please. I want to clarify these Seven of Wands. You're not an options person. I just want to say that. You're not the type of person who wants options per se. I want to clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Yeah, see, there's the Ace of Cups. Like I said, something unexpectedly is coming in, right? Like that's breaking down these barriers. It's like breaking down the blockages, allowing love to flow again, Okay, and it's a death to ego. Five of Swords, please. Want to clarify the Five of Swords? Yeah, another person. Another knight, okay, which makes sense in this case, okay, because the Five of Swords is the Knight of Wands all day, right? Like this is an ego-bound person, right? And it's also like moving forward, it's ambition, right? Like it's death of the player, and not physically, you guys, not physically. This is like death of the ego, right? This is like, okay, I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Right? Ace of Wands here. I'm ready to start a new chapter in my life. Right? I'm ready to start a new chapter in my life. Can that chapter be with you? Right? Like the King of Pentacles is here next to the Tower card, okay? Which is where I'm seeing this as this person is letting down, like this is death of ego, further death of ego, right? And this person is like, okay, look, like this person was probably pretty materialistic as well too. Like the person's like, I don't want to be materialistic anymore. I want love. You've shown me love, you know. You've shown me love, which is more than I could have asked for. And I want to take that chance. The Lovers, please. Want to clarify the Lovers? Okay. Okay, yeah, see? Six of Cups. So soulmate. This is a soulmate, twin flame. This is your person. I know you're my person, right? I'm gonna step up and be the person you need me to be. I'm the Emperor. Be my Empress. Be my Empress. Okay. I'll just put this over there. Two of Pentacles. Okay. I've made up my mind. Okay. Um, and I'm gonna be your person. I'm changing for you. Okay. Yeah, because it's like the situation is changing, right? And for it to change, the Tower has to come and like kind of wash away this bruised ego thing. Okay. Three more cards, please. Three more cards on that. The Chariot. The Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Wow. Four aces, you guys. Four aces. Guaranteed this new beginning is happening. This person doesn't want to be out in the cold anymore. They are moving toward you at record speed. The Chariot here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. He's gonna proclaim his truth to you. Okay, very interesting, you guys. All the aces came out at the end of the reading as well, you guys, indicating to me further with the World card here, the Lovers card, all of these things. Okay, this person is coming. He's coming. Okay, this new beginning is absolutely happening for you guys, and it's a beautiful, harmonious relationship. Okay, let's get some work out here, please. Which is that's why this make the effort card is out, because he said he's about to make the effort. Yeah, he's gonna do something big as well too. Like I said, I think maybe that's why there's a lot of people around. Like whatever it is he's gonna do gets a lot of attention from onlookers, possibly. Yeah, because he wants to make a big gesture, right? And it's like, it's because that idea in his head that you're going with other people, right? And he needs to make sure, like, oneness is my true nature. Like, I'm only one with it when I'm with you. I'm only true when I'm with you, right? I can't, you let me be that person I want to be, right? So, and like I said, if he does go with somebody else, okay, because of this bruised ego, like he might, right? Because like I said, he's trying to lure you in at the current moment here, right? Um, and because you're not coming to him, he might, like, before he comes to you, he might be going to somebody else. Excuse me, like I said, some sort of like karmic relationship, something to that effect, right? Um, no, it's gonna be like he's gonna pick somebody who absolutely couldn't even compare to you. Because again, he's so in love with you, okay? Like you're really all this person thinks about. It's negative right now because of the blockages. Because of the blockages, right? But he's about to set himself free from that here. Because this, like the Eight of Swords is here with the Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Empress. He's about to set himself free from that, right? Um, yeah, and really come towards you. Like you're probably not going to know what to take for this person because like how part of how he's coming is just a little bit discombobulated, right? But it's like, oh my God, you guys, all the knights are on the table too. Wow. Okay, all the kings, all the queens, all the knights, all the aces. Like this is very interesting, you guys. Okay. Um okay, you guys, we're all, every queen, every king, every knight, every court card in the deck is really all part of our character. It's embedded in our psyche, okay? And we've all been, and my cards don't discriminate against gender, nor do I, right? So this could be, like the knights could be females, could be males, like who knows, right? Like maybe one or both parties here go with both. I don't know. Um, but this could be part of what's kind of going on here is that like maybe there is a little bit of um, guys going with guys, girls going with girls type thing, whatever's happening here. Um, yeah, but he wants to be very, very, very romantic in his offer to you. Yeah, he wants to be very romantic in his offer. Now, in his head, he's like super suave, right? And in his delivery, he's like, "I love you, be mine." And then like kind of like closes his eyes, like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Right? Like I said, it's like a really kind of like, it's a quick, discombobulated deliverance, right? So you got to stay open-minded to that. Like you're the Queen of Wands here, right? You're like, okay, I can stay open-minded to that. The King of Cups is here beside you. You might be with somebody else. Like doesn't now, just because this is another person does not mean this is a romantic interest. It might be for some of you. It will be. But you'll be beside somebody else, okay, male or female, when this person approaches you, okay? And like I said, it's really going to come out of the blue, completely out of the blue. You didn't expect it. Like this is probably even at, like you're celebrating some sort of success or something, right? And this is when it happens type thing. Okay. I have here, take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Stop thinking about this so much, because I do feel like you're thinking about this as much as he is. It's just he's thinking about you. You're thinking about the situation, right? Like it's kind of the difference between the male and the female perspectives, right? Because like he's looking directly at her, she's looking at the divine, right? Um, yeah, yeah. So it's like you guys both need to sort of stop thinking about this so much. Um, and like I said, like if you're thinking you need to take action towards this person, you don't. You absolutely do not. Don't do it. Okay, it's a mistake because like as much as this person wants you to, okay, um, this person needs to change, right? You're not willing to take this person back in the current situation, right? So why would you go ahead and take action towards that person? Because like that person will take advantage of you if you do, right? And like I said, they're used to getting their way, right? So why would you give them their way? Why, like you're not used to getting your way, right? Like you really, you work hard, like you're not used to this. You don't get involved in situations where there's so many people like this, right? This emperor, this king of wands, he needs to change. He needs to change, right? Okay, awakening. See what I mean? He needs to change. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. He's trying. He really, really is trying. Okay, it's just like I said, he's out of his element. You threw him off his game completely. Pallades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Um, he has to understand the uplifting portion of this is the soul ascension, right? Because the twin flame journey is all about two people that need to ascend, right? To raise the vibration, and their connection raises the vibration of the frequency on earth, right? Um, so like he's kind of missing this step. He's missing the ascension step, right? This double mission, right? Like to him, he thinks this is all about love, right? And the fact that you've cracked his heart wide open, right? Like he's feeling all kinds of emotions that he's never really felt before, and doesn't understand. Like he hasn't loved anybody on this level, right? Like he's been in love before, that's for sure. Probably like in a more youthful state, right? But not on this level, right? And it partially scares him, right? Partially scares him because um again, he wants to go all in. He wants to go all in, but he understands the risk of an all in bet, right? Like he could lose it all. And his ego, right? Okay, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? See, this is prodding at him to like make this move, make this effort, right? This person might also call you. Okay, and finally, pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. See, more ascension here, right? So, he's doing it. He's doing it, right? It's like slowly but surely. And in all fairness, you guys, he might not fully even understand the whole process, right? As clearly as I can speak about it now, right? Like he might just be like, um, and really, if this rose here cracked open, it's happening for you, um, not to you, okay? He's like, he might not necessarily understand like, oh, okay, all of these things are happening to me, like, I don't have my Empress, right? All I can get is these. They're not bad options, they're not all bad options. Some of them are really unhealthy options, um but they're options nonetheless, right? Like, but he knows they can't compare to you, right? Like I said, when he met you, okay, as much as the Eight of Swords is here with this, okay, because like I said, he's in his head, trapped about the blockages and the ego and everything involved here. But when he met you, it was this type of situation. The Sun, the Empress, and the Wish. You were his dreams come true, okay? And in the time that you guys spent together, you made all of his dreams come true. You made all of his dreams come true. And then you left. You walked away. And I want to be clear. You walked away because of his behaviors. Yeah. Like he'd been living a false life almost, right? Like, um, at least compared to what he told you, right? Like what he told you and what he was were two different people, but not really, okay? He presented himself how he wanted to be, okay? Um, but has been in this internal struggle, right? This internal battle for so long, okay? And when you came into his life, okay, um, you represented a change in that, okay, and that scared him. He probably doesn't like change, right? Like his behavior, excuse me, his behavior is out of ego, is out of pride, right? He doesn't want to get hurt. Like his heart space is very soft and sensitive, right? um so because of that, he lives a certain way, and he's probably been hurt and rejected, and all of these things in the past, right? Okay, so the first card here, I have flying in the face up position. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love, okay? Um, he didn't see things for what they were in the beginning. He sees them now, okay? His eyes are open. I'm only human. Please forgive me. I love you, okay? Um, and it is, like, you're just human. He is just human, right? Like, he wants you to apologize for walking away from him and breaking his heart, because his heart, like right now, he feels heartbroken, right, because he's not with you, right, and he wants you to apologize for that too, right? um but he wants to apologize to you more, right? Like he's a really intense person. That's why the fists are clenched in all these cards, right? He's just a very, very intense person, um where he wants things with all of his heart, like, and he wants you with all of his heart, right? um The Hierophant is in reverse here, though, you guys. So it's just kind of indicating to me, that there might be, like, he might be going against a divine plan almost in a sense, right? Like, he, no, no, the divine plan is that he should be taking the action towards you, right? But he's not necessarily, which is why the Hierophant is reversed. So in a way, he's going against the divine plan, um, but he's just resisting it. He's just resisting it. It's like, no, no, no. Like, he doesn't actually believe you love him too. He doesn't believe it, right? Because he sees you not looking at him, not looking at him, right? So for him, how can someone love me who doesn't even look at me? Okay, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I'm sorry, I want you. Like, is that such a bad thing? Is that such a bad thing that I really, really want you? And I want to grow with you, and then I want a life with you. Um, no, it's not. It's like there's no reason to, and again, unapologetic. He's not like he doesn't know how to say sorry. Okay. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limit of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. Okay. So you guys, this is again like seeing beyond the limits of fear. Like I said, this is opening up for him, right? Like the idea that you do perhaps love him is coming, right? Like slowly but surely, he's getting synchronicities, he's getting signs, he's getting, like, I'm almost seeing this as like a fungus. um in the mirror it looked like acne, but like almost like a fungus that grows, right? Like, and it's like a mushroom that just keeps popping up. And these little mushrooms have messages in there for him, okay? Um, that you love him. It's synchronicities, right? Like it's like he'll be thinking about you, and then your name pops up on the radio or something like that, right? Um, or like in on the TV, like it's popping up, and it's like it's talking about these true loves and all of these things, right? So it's like he's getting those signs. He's getting those signs, right? And his third eye's open. He has psychic abilities. He's getting downloads from the divine, okay? And he's awakening. Like part of him, this whole like stillness and everything, like he is meditating and trying to like connect with what this is, okay? Um, but at the same time too, like his his 3D self is too protective of his 5D self, so he doesn't let himself fully succumb to the process, right? He is still holding on. He's clenching his fist. He's still holding on, right? Um, but it's like that is breaking down. Those that wall is coming down. That like brick by brick, right? Like in this case, this is not one big, excuse me, explosive event, right? This is like one brick at a time. The wall is coming down, right? This is a slow process, right? The Knight of Pentacles here. It's a very, very slow process, right? Um, okay. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love, okay? Traumatic roots, Beautiful blossom, right? So again, this is talking about moving away from the past hurts, the past trauma, okay, into realizing that, you know, the union, the sun and the moon belong together. And again, you guys, to have both of these cards here, would indicate to me further a twin flame union, okay? Because as much as you guys are absolutely the same person in a lot of different ways, um, and look, like because I have all four suits for kings, queens, and knights, it's like this, okay? A lot of most twin flames, okay, some readers will say all twin flames are the same sign, right? When you're dealing with somebody who's suited for you as well. Now, sometimes this could be the opposite end of the same cusp, okay? Um, Sometimes this is not necessarily like your sun signs might not be the same, um, but your charts are, okay? So it's important to look at your birth charts as well, because yeah, like at a certain point, you guys, like you guys are the same person, okay? Now, also opposites, also completely opposites, okay? Often twin flames come from completely different backgrounds, completely different locations in the world, these sort of things, okay? Which is part of what makes this challenge of coming together, okay? Because like what happened here in this connection is very, very typical of what happens in a twin flame connection. Um, is that because of those differences, okay, you guys don't necessarily come together right away. Um, and in all twin flame relationships, you guys come together, something happens, and it sort of propels you into different directions, so that you guys have some self work to do, some self healing to do. Okay, and this is also part of your soul's ascension process. Your soul can't ascend until you release yourself from all the like the human experiences, the earthly needs, wants, desires, this sort of things. Okay, and again, it's like most of you guys come from traumatic backgrounds. Most people do actually have traumatic backgrounds, right? Which again is part of the reason why it might be difficult for you to come together in a love arena. Okay. But it's like learning from that and moving forward to it and kind of surrendering to this and saying, yes, I want this. Because it's like, look, awakening, Pleiades, and Pillar of Light, there's absolutely ascension in all. Sorry, you guys, the cards are a little bit bigger, so they're more difficult to like to hold. But there's ascension in all three of these cards here. Ascension in all three of them. All right, so like, and I feel like you guys have been doing this work, right? Um, and he has too, just in his own way. His own way. He's very, very stubborn, right? Very, very stubborn. Okay. I am the dreamer of my dreams, right? But he knows what he wants. He absolutely knows what he wants. He wants his Empress. He wants you, right? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love, right? He is ready to make a move on you. Like it's just when he sees you, you're gonna blow him away, right? Like, and that's where to me, all the kings and all the queens and everything, he's preparing his approach, right? I feel like when he sees you, he's so called to make an action that he comes out discombobulated like this. And this person that you're with is like, who the fuck is this? Right? It's like yeah. But yeah, no, he's ready, right? Like he's ready. And it's just he's waiting for his opportunity now, right? He's devised his strategy, right? And now it's his now the opportunity, right? Like he's not coming to you on your turf, okay? That's why I think there's a lot of people as well. Like this is probably going to happen in public, because it's neutral turf, right? Like he really wants you to come to his house and do this so that it doesn't have to be a big public blowout, but he's not willing to come to your house and do it, right? Um, so yeah, like I said, there's going to be a public meeting, and I think it's like he's preparing for it, but he's not prepared of the day, right? Like the day that it happens, he doesn't expect to see you, and boom it goes, right? And instantly the break stops, right? Because it's and in all fairness, from that point forward, okay, when that happens, there's a real start and stop aspect to this, right? Because you're not you're not easily moved anymore, right? You're here as the Queen of Wands, right? So you're willing to sit perfectly still in your power, in your place, because you've done this work. You've done this work. You have ascended, right? And this is a daily process. You are ascending, right? But you've done the bulk of the work to this point, right? Um, so again, like until you know, like it's one thing for this person to come at you and say, "Okay, I love you, be mine, bye," right? But it's another thing for that person to show up in your life every day. Until they show up in your life every day, that's the point in which you're willing to make a commitment. Nothing before, nothing after. Okay, You guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope this video has resonated with you. If so, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, all these wonderful things. You guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I wish you all the light and love in the universe. I'm coming at you a little bit later on today with another pick a card reading. And this is actually a viewer pick a card reading. So you guys, stay tuned for that. I'll check you back here tomorrow. Bye.